My great and wonderful people, I tell you, it will really surprise you to know that yes, the mischievous elders in the palace of Ilefe this time around will learn that they really got it hot from Olori Igbi presently now. Because yes, they are the one doing her bidding in the palace of Ilefe. And finally, she is losing her senses presently now because, yes, Queen Naomi has actually, office has been decorated in the palace of Ilefe. And yes, it really shows that Mommy Tadenikawo is fully back in that palace of Ilefe. And this one has actually disturbed our grandma in the palace of Ilefe in the person of Igbi. So we learned that she actually got into an altercation with the elders, the mischievous elder that have been gaining from her all throughout in the palace of Ilefe. So we just learned this time around that she really gave them hot this time around, and all the elders, most of the elders that are doing the things that are right inside the palace kept on laughing at this elder because yes, they are shameless. So my people, by the report I've gathered so far from the Oduwa press and also the other Yoruba bloggers and our source close to the palace of Ilefe, we just learned that yes, so our elders in the palace of Ilefe, our mischievous elders, our criminal elders in the palace of Ilefe really got it hot from their crime master this time around. you guys will be surprised when I actually got this information. I was really happy knowing fully well that yes, the calamity in the calamity in the camps of the enemy will continue. If you fight against grace, Queen Naomi has a special grace, so she cannot take it away from Queen Naomi. So we just learned that Igbe has actually called the elders in the palace, said, what is she this thing, why is she close to them and why are they earning from her if they can't do this little assignment for her? So why would they be there and actually watch Kabiyesi brings back Queen Naomi back into the palace of Ilefe and they are saying nothing about it? We learned that this conversation went on for quite a long time. She actually started yelling, shouting at the elders inside the palace of Ilefe. So I tell you, time without number, I've called it Atenuje, longer throats. Longer throats will actually kill some people. They have actually sold their dignity and their respect for a pinch of, for a loaf of bread. And we learned presently now that yes, they are totally in confusion. Yes, because Igbe has promised them that she will actually expose them in that palace of Ilefe. Say before she will leave the palace of Ilefe, she is going to expose the elders that have been aiming from her. She is going to expose them. So my people, I tell you, this time around, there will not be peace for the wicked again inside the palace of Ilefe. Look at somebody like Igbe. She can easily talk to the elders in the palace of Ilefe, and she was actually yelling above her voice in the palace. And we learned that she did not notice that Kabiyesi also was around at that particular time. Kabiyesi was just coming back into the palace. So my people, I tell you, information are really coming in from the palace of Ilefe, and I give God the glory every time that I hear one victory for Mommy Tadenikawo. So if this is your first time actually listening to me, do well to like and share, and also subscribe on your notification, because you know what I do on Hodges. I give you every rumors making out on social and the yumu out there. So we just learned that Kabiyesi is back in the palace of Ilefe, and while he was going into the palace, while entering into the palace, she actually overheard Igbe yelling to the elders and everything. And they were actually listening to her, tolerating her while she was shouting. I don't actually know, because we learned that Kabiyesi did not know what they were actually talking about. He did not understand why they were actually yelling. Igbe was that has the right to yell to his cabinet member. So we learned immediately. Kabiyesi got into the palace presently. Now Igbe kept quiet immediately. But Kabiyesi was really ashamed, trying to inquire and know what was really going on. But every of the elders actually bowed their head in shame. And we learned that since nobody is ready to tell the Ooni of Ife, the Ojaja II, what they were actually discussing, Kabiyesi had to suspend these 7 elders indefinitely. I will learn that Igbe was seriously in shocked because Igwe said he was trying to communicate with them, say he shouldn't suspend them, say they are still useful in the palace of Ilefe, but Olanda Kabiyesi actually asked his security team, the Ifa priest, to chase them out of the palace of Ilefe. Hey, so you guys actually know that Igbe has actually lose what is allied inside the palace because yes, they are suspended indefinitely. So many people, I say you guys should do it. Go down to the comment section, put your own opinion as it deem fit. Because I tell you, this pepper then down season, a lot is still about to go down. Because yes, I just got one information that I will be dropping any moment from now. Because we learned that yes, the table shaker is back again. Oh, when you think you are chasing her away, she sticks to the palace of Ilefe and makes the other Oloris so scared this time around. You call her a commoner. You call her a gold digger, but yes, she is more relevant. If you remember what Parupo actually told Igbe, she is more relevant in that palace of Ilefe more than the other Oloris. So, my people, I tell you, when people try to demoralize you, talk, say ill things about you, God will just keep on lifting Queen Naomi wherever she is. God will keep on lifting her because yes, she has worked for it. She earns it. She deserves it. Because Mommy Tadenikawo did nothing to this Oloris. All her offense was just getting married to the Ooni of Ife. That is Queen Naomi's offense to this Oloris. Having to talk to this thing, her husband becomes a crime to this Olori. So, my people, I tell you, this time around, they say this fire for fire. Kabiyesi has suspended 7 elders in the palace of Ilefe because, yes, nobody deemed it fit to tell him what they were actually discussing while he came into the palace of Ilefe. So we learned that this one has really broken the heart of Igbe because, yes, she pleaded on the behalf of the elders, but Kabiyesi refused. He has suspended them indefinitely. 7 of them are indefinitely suspended from the palace of Ilefe. So you don't see how I tell you, you will never have their way in that palace of Ilefe. Every evildoer, because yes, the full moon sacrifice that was carried, it's also contained cleansing. And Kabiyesi finally is cleaning the palace of all these rotten, evil elders. The way we see it presently now. So I'm happy, I'm glad Queen Naomi coming back to the palace of Ilefe is a welcome development. And yes, it really shows that these people that have actually been sent out, Queen Naomi will have a little bit of peace of rest. Because yes, Lord say God has actually said the time without numbers. The Bible rightly say not he that runneth or willeth, but is God that showeth mercy. God has actually showed Mommy Tadenikawo time without number mercy in that palace of Ilefe. So, my people, I tell you, you guys should do it. Go down to the comment section, put your own opinion as it did before. Because I tell you, this pepper then that season in that palace is about to go down in that palace of Ilefe. It's about to go down. So, my subscribers and my returning subscribers, you guys are the really MVP. So, I say thank you very much.